Welcome back to AutoVault. There are vehicles that enter the market quietly, and then there are vehicles that arrive like a seismic event, a shockwave, a statement, a declaration of intent. And the 2027 GMC Hummer EV SUV is exactly that. Not subtle, not polite, not restrained. It's loud, it's unapologetic, it's extreme. But here's the twist. It's also electric. And that combination, electric power fused with off-road brutality, creates something the automotive world hasn't seen before. Take a breath, because this machine doesn't just challenge expectations. It obliterates them. Walk up to it, and the first thing you feel is mass. Not just physical mass, but presence. A presence that doesn't ask for permission. A presence that doesn't blend in. A presence that doesn't care what you think. The Hummer EV SUV stands there like a monument, a slab of American engineering, a block of capability carved into a shape that looks ready to climb a mountain or punch through one. Pause and let your eyes trace the silhouette. It's boxy, it's squared, it's unapologetically geometric.
No soft curves, no gentle slopes, no aerodynamic compromises.
This is a shape built for dominance. A shape built for strength. A shape built for the kind of terrain where roads don't exist. The front end is a wall. A vertical, muscular wall of LED lighting and armor-like surfaces. The headlights glow with a futuristic intensity. Thin, sharp, almost blade-like. They don't just illuminate, they announce. The grille, even though it's an EV, still carries the iconic Hummer identity. Bold, blocky, commanding. It's not a functional grille. It's a symbol, a reminder of what the Hummer once was and what it has become. Pause and look at the stance. Wide, stable, grounded. The wheels are massive, not large, massive. Chunky off-road tires with deep tread patterns that look ready to chew through rock, sand, mud, snow, and anything else that dares to get in the way. The wheel arches are squared and muscular. The fenders look reinforced. The body panels feel like armor. This isn't an SUV. It's a fortress. Walk around the side, and the proportions tell a story. Short overhangs, high ground clearance, a wheelbase designed for stability and articulation. Everything about the Hummer EV SUV screams capability. Not theoretical capability. Not marketing capability. Real capability. The kind you can feel. The kind you can trust. The kind that makes you want to point it toward the horizon and just go. Pause and look at the details. The charging port door, thick, solid, mechanical. The side steps, rugged, functional, ready for boots covered in mud. The mirrors, large, squared, built for visibility in the wild. Nothing feels delicate. Nothing feels fragile. Nothing feels ornamental. This is a machine built to be used. Hard, often, without mercy. Move toward the rear, and the design remains consistent. Strong lines, squared edges, a tailgate that looks like it could double as a shield. The taillights glow with a futuristic signature. Sharp, angular, unmistakably Hummer. The spare tire mounts proudly. Not hidden, not tucked away. Displayed, like a badge of honor. Pause and take a step back, because the full silhouette of the Hummer EV SUV is something to behold. It's not pretty, it's not elegant, it's not refined, it's powerful, it's confident, it's extreme, and that's exactly the point. This vehicle doesn't try to be subtle. It doesn't try to be luxurious. It doesn't try to be polite. It tries to be dominant, and it succeeds. But here's where things get interesting. Under all that aggression, under all that mass, under all that off-road brutality, is silence, electric silence, the kind of silence that feels almost eerie, almost unnatural, almost powerful. Because when a machine this big, this heavy, this capable, moves without sound, creates a new kind of presence, a presence that feels futuristic, a presence that feels advanced, a presence that feels like the next evolution of off-roading. Pause and let that sink in. The Hummer EV SUV is not just a revival. It's a reinvention of what the Hummer name means, a reinvention of what off-road capability looks like, a reinvention of what electric power can do. This is not an EV trying to be rugged. This is ruggedness powered by electricity. And that distinction matters, because the Hummer EV SUV doesn't compromise. It doesn't soften. It doesn't dilute. It amplifies. It amplifies capability. It amplifies strength. It amplifies presence. Electric power doesn't tame the Hummer. It unleashes it. Pause and imagine the moment you step inside. The cabin is not delicate, not minimalist, not fragile. It's bold. It's futuristic. It's armored. But that's part two. Right now, we're still outside, still absorbing the shape, still feeling the energy. Because the exterior of the Hummer EV SUV is a promise of capability, promise of adventure, promise of power. And the best part? Keeps that promise. Every angle, every line, every detail. It all points to one truth. The 2027 GMC Hummer EV SUV is not here to compete. It's here to dominate. Pause and let the final thought settle. This is not just electric power meeting off-roading. This is electric power conquering off-roading. And the world is about to witness something extreme. Open the door, and the world shifts. The outside of the Hummer EV SUV is loud, aggressive, unapologetic. But the moment you step inside, everything becomes controlled. Not calm, not quiet, controlled. Like stepping into a command center. Cockpit, a place built for decisions, not distractions. Take a breath and let the atmosphere settle. Because this interior is not trying to be luxurious. It's trying to be powerful. The first thing you notice is the geometry. Sharp lines, squared edges, bold surfaces. Nothing curves softly. Nothing fades gently. Nothing whispers. Everything asserts. The dashboard stretches across the cabin like a slab of reinforced tech. Thick, solid, purposeful. Feels less like a dashboard and more like a piece of equipment. Your eyes move to the screens. Two massive digital displays glowing with futuristic clarity. The graphics are sharp. The animations are crisp. The interface feels like military software redesigned for civilians. Pause and look at the center screen. It's big, bold, bright. The icons are chunky. The menus are simple. The layout is rugged. This is not a delicate touchscreen meant for gentle taps. This is a touchscreen meant for gloved hands, muddy fingers, and off-road chaos. The climate controls sit below it. Physical switches, chunky toggles, metallic dials. They click with weight. They move with authority. They feel engineered. Not designed. Engineered. Your fingers slide across the surfaces, and everything feels durable. The plastics are thick. The metals are cold. The rubberized textures feel ready for dirt, dust, water, snow, whatever the world throws at them. Pause and look at the steering wheel. It's squared, chunky, aggressive. The grip is thick. The stitching is bold. The controls are oversized. This is not a luxury steering wheel. This is a tool built for control, for precision, for terrain. Your hands wrap around it, and it feels like holding onto something meant for adventure. Not commuting, adventure. The gear selector sits proudly in the center console, a massive, blocky shifter that looks like it belongs in a military vehicle. It's not elegant. It's not subtle. It's not refined. It's confident. You push it forward, and the movement feels mechanical, intentional, satisfying. Pause and look at the roof. The infinity roof panels glow softly with ambient light. They're removable, modular, transformative. Pop them off, and the cabin becomes open air, exposed, wild. The kind of experience that makes you want to drive into the desert or climb a mountain